cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap Music Network.
I was with Rich Rapper.
I Rocc with you.
Warning, this video is for satire, educational, and comedy use only. It is not intended to be actual fact, nor is it intended to give real meaning to any of the questions you ponder about late night.
Bad look. He also goes on to accuse Compton Ricc Roc of being the culprit, the individual that got his page taken down. They got his page snatched. He said it was not Whack 100. Whack just came out taking credit.
Hey, Ricc Roc, Damian Porter is hilarious, man. I love the way Damian Porter speaks. Let's tap in and see exactly what he has going on, man. Let's get into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Credit for it, just to get involved in some stuff or whatever. He says the videos that were taken down that he got a strike for bullying and harassment were 2 Compton Ricc Roc videos. And that he knows what happened. He apologizes to the Nutty Blocks. The Spoety Face says that they had a problem with him coming over there to their hood. I thought that we'd get into that. Now, Spoety Face had made this video yesterday or something. His new channel is called Spoetic Justice. I spoke about this video earlier, and I said that I wanted to get into it, but I did not get into it. I did not run that content last night because Compton Ricc Roc had not responded. And I'd already did a few videos on Compton Ricc Roc yesterday and just reacting to his No Jumper interview. But still, I didn't want to make it seem like I was just making video.
And Damian Porter, you can make as many videos as you want on them people. They ain't finna do nothing. Make your videos, Damian Porter. You ain't got to explain yourself to nobody.
The video about him or on him, I didn't want him to get upset about that, Compton Ricc Roc. So I said, I'm going to leave this one alone with Spoety Face, what he had to say, because what he's saying right here, it's not pretty. It's pretty nasty, in fact. So I said earlier in my video covering Big Tony and Spider Loke's issue that if Compton Ricc Roc responded to this video of Spoety Face, then I would get into it because then at least I can play his response so as to make it even. And Compton Ricc Roc has indeed responded. I saw a couple of minutes of it a little while ago. He says, Spoety Face apologizes to my hood, but disrespects me. That's what Compton Ricc Roc's title says. Go check it out. I'm going to play that next. I'm going to get into that, Compton Ricc Roc's response to this, because Spoety Face is indeed, if you will, he's not happy about the fact that his page got taken. It's not coming back, come to find.
Well, it's because nobody really has the respect for Compton Ricc Roc. I don't think that he's accurately reading the room. I think that Compton Ricc Roc sees something that only he sees by way of looking at the situation with Spoety Face and thinking that he has to win. No one, and when I say no one, I mean absolutely no one looked at that situation and said, yep, Ricc Roc, you got that. You know what I'm saying? That was never the situation. That was never the case. That was never, anything of the sort. So I don't see where Ricc Roc is kind of misjudging the whole situation, because again, he is treating it as if he is the victor, and he's treating it as if he had the better of that 1-2 step like Sierra. And as we know, that is actually, in fact, not the case. Not the case at all. Compton Ricc Roc did take a huge L, like one of the worst L's we've seen in YouTube history. Definitely one of the worst L's we've seen in YouTube history, especially in recent time. So yeah, I'm not really sure how he's looking at this, but he's definitely not looking at it with the same lens and the same scope as the rest of us living here on planet Earth.
Find out his page, and this one is going a bit slower. Y'all go over there and subscribe. Check it out.
To me, this is bizarre. In the least, this is bizarre. But let's get into it, y'all.
Ricc Roc, go ahead. Let's talk about this. So there were people saying that were a little surprised when they saw you on the thumbnail for today. People were tapping in saying Ricc Roc is a no jumper hater. Ricc Roc is someone that should never have been allowed onto this platform, which myself personally, I feel like I'm kind of numb to seeing people talk about us or whatever. So I might have missed it, but was there any trepidation about coming on this platform, or was it an easy decision?
Once we had the conversation and you told me, you said Compton Ricc Roc. I'm gonna give you this $10,000 a month to come on up on that. I said, shit, nigga, I'm up in this month. Hello.
I must have been up his hand. I don't remember that.
Yeah. I wouldn't post to expose that. I sent the fucking lust over there. Look at his mouth is twitching like a windshield wiper.
A quarter of my salary, like.
He'll be completely honest. Ricc Roc is a no jumper hater.
Ricc Roc is a huge no jumper hater, so I'm not really sure why he was at no jumper, because Ricc Roc has made it abundantly clear that he's not a fan of Adam 22 or anything that Adam 22 brings into our universe. So to see him over there so glazily, can we say that? Can we say glazily? To see him over there so gleefully glazing. He was a gleeful glazer. I it was a little shocking to me. I was taken aback because, I never would have thought that I'd see Compton Ricc Roc on the no jumper platform, especially considering the fact that he has had so many negative things to say about Adam 22 and the no jumper platform in the past. So it is interesting to see that, he was over there so gleeful. You know what I'm saying?
He talks about the no jumper.
He was full of glee.
Platform. He talks about everybody on the no jumper platform, but besides himself and the dude ratting on Honey. Besides the dude ratting on Honey, he talks about everybody. Talks about, the white man, y'all got he got y'all up here doing this, that, and the third, pitting brothers against each other. But then you supposedly don't like the white man. He's the white devil, but you go and do a segment with him. No, you do a segment with him. You talking about you're trying to come for our jobs. What job are you coming for? We already quit. So that's very hypocritical and contradictory to everything that you say, Ricc Roc. I'm telling you, everybody talk mess about no jumper, but as soon as they give it an opportunity to go on there, they take it like this, and that's a fact.
Yeah, that is incredible. Isn't it interesting how so many dudes will just throw away their entire moral compass to go sit at no jumper? Like, man. Goodness gracious. Isn't it crazy? Just, sheesh.
Hey, man, but
listen to this. Hey, and then look what this dude wearing, man. This what I don't like. And I don't got a personal problem with nobody, but this what I like. I mean, this what I don't like. It's like Compton Ricc Roc, you portray yourself to be an older Keyway, an older G. But you getting up here in this costume. Maybe it's your uniform, but I'm gonna call it a costume right now with a whole badge and everything, like emulating or imitating the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, which is crazy to me though. Like, that was frowned upon with me growing up. Not only that, like, you're a representation of a whole community, but you go up here dressed as the police. The police? Like, to me, like, how is that cool? To me, I don't like that. Like, it's too many homies that's in the graveyard or that's on that hill in Pelican Bay somewhere in prison that's turning over in their bunk or rolling over in their grave.
Now, that is incredible to see, considering the fact that Ricc Roc has been such a strong advocate of Black people sticking together and has been extremely vocal about his distaste and dislike for Adam 22. So again, to see him up there, excuse me, it's interesting.
Because you're making a mockery of what they ultimately gave their life up for. I know in my community, I wouldn't be allowed to do this, nor will I even play like this. Like, you dressing up being a police and stuff, like, I'm lost, like, bro. Shout out to all my good peoples from Nutty Block. I know y'all was kind of mad and upset to me. I apologize for y'all. For, y'all felt like I was abusing my authority. You know what I mean? Not abusing my authority, abusing my privilege to walk around in y'all hood or whatever the case is. But to be honest with you, y'all can't say anything to me. If y'all allow this dude to get up here in a police uniform and act like he the sheriff's or the police officer, y'all can't say nothing about me, because I don't think what I did embarrassed.
Nah, that's real. That's real. I agree with Spoety Face. I don't think what he did was anywhere as near embarrassing as Compton Ricc Roc going up there in that police uniform and portraying himself to be law enforcement or anything else outside of a respectable member of that fraternity for sure, it gets tricky. It gets tricky.
Hairstyle nowhere compared to this what this guy do. You have a person up here that's
and so there you have it. Spoety Face basically confirming right there that the Nutty Blocks indeed had a problem with him coming over there like that. He just apologized to him, as we heard, and said, that y'all were upset or felt like I abused my authority, and then corrected himself and said not authority, but privilege or whatever, to come over there to the Nutties by coming over there, not only looking for a fight, but looking for a fight from one of their homies. Really, regardless of whether they respect Compton Ricc Roc as a super OG or not, whether he's one of the main dudes from their hood or not, it really doesn't matter. That would make it even worse, depending on who you come to look for. But coming over there looking for anyone from that hood.
I don't think anybody was mad about it being particularly Ricc Roc. I think that it was just what it represented. They might not have been the happiest about, but I have a hard time believing that anybody was mad because it was Ricc Roc particular. No one cares about this man like that.
To fight in his hood, as I said at that time, is a dangerous enterprise. It's a dangerous adventure. Regardless of how cool you think you are with these individuals, how close you are, the politics, they always come first. And the politics dictate that it's not a prudent move. Someone can get upset who you're
all it takes is one person to be offended, and then it's a problem.
Not that close with over there. You can't be in our hood looking to fight our homie. And they have to back their homie up that is from their hood. And so Spoety Face just confirmed it. But Spoety Face, as we just heard, said, well, if y'all are going to be upset with me for coming over there, because again, no matter how cool he was with them, they still didn't like that he did that and then put it on the internet. Apparently they felt like, he embarrassed them or embarrassed their hood some. I say that because Spoety Face just said, I didn't embarrass y'all more than he's embarrassing y'all. So apparently some individuals got at Spoety Face, man, y'all, you made us look bad, you embarrassing,
No, that's real. The question is, where does embarrassment start and stop? Because again, if you're upset at Spoety Face, well, where's the accountability for Compton Ricc Roc? Where do you check your actual homie? Before you worry about somebody from the outside, where do you check the problem that's actually on the inside?
He mess with you, you are a boy and all that for sure. But that wasn't cool. Coming over there and then filming that, eating ice cream in the hood and all that, putting it like we just giving you a pass to be over here in our hood looking to do some harm to one of our homies. And we just okay with that. That wasn't cool. It wasn't a good look for us, etc. But so I don't know. As we just heard Spoety Face say, well, if y'all got a problem with that, with me coming over there, and y'all did, you got at me about it, then y'all should have a problem with this, with him showing up to No Jumper with a police uniform on, regardless as to why. Now, I believe Compton Ricc Roc is going to explain in his response, not that he owes an explanation, to Spoety Face's video here, why he wore that police uniform on No Jumper. He's going to explain why he wore that, because, of course, a lot of people have been asking that question. Why did you wear that? What's going on here, man? What kind of joke is that? What were you doing? So I believe Compton Ricc Roc does address that, but so that's what Spoety Face is on, saying, yeah, Nutty Blocks came for me a little bit or whatever, not to put words in his mouth or whatever. They hollered at him. More than one of them apparently hollered at him about that. Because he just apologized, said, I wasn't trying to abuse, my green light over there. Probably handled it wrong, putting it on the internet and all that. But if y'all gonna come for me, like y'all did, and be upset, what y'all gonna say about this? I don't know.
Acting like they the police, though.
Now, let me know what y'all think, Chad. Do you think that if the Nutty Blocks are upset at Spoety Face, they should take their issue about Compton Ricc Roc first? Or do you feel like Compton Ricc Roc is exempt and Compton Ricc Roc shouldn't have any type of consequences to this? What do you guys think?
making the homies look bad. P-Way's looking bad. And I just hate to say that, man. It hurts my heart to see this, man. Because, you know, I don't got a personal problem with Ricc Roc, but the type of behavior that he's displaying, to me, is disgusting, bro. This ain't cool right here, bro. This right here, dressing up as the police, when has that been accepted? Like, how could you even play like that? So nobody over there in Compton ain't got nothing to say about this?
I think I told my supporters, I said, you know what? We do a lot of no jumper reaction videos. Mm-hmm. We do Flacco's reaction. We do a lot of people's reaction. So since I do the reaction video, I feel like, hey, let me come on here and then do a reaction to me being on here and do the reaction. I do them anyway.
You're like undercover right now. Right.
I'm undercover. This ain't even Compton Ricc Roc. I told you my name is Holy today.
Holy.
Yeah, no, but he's been saying he was going to come over here. We've been chopping it up about it since Brick Baby era.
That is kind of true, huh?
Like, then you calling yourself the police, or whatever you want to call it, like anything referring your name by the police.
Yeah, I don't understand. I would like to see someone from that community kind of speak out to see exactly what's going on. I mean, it's not our business on the internet, should you choose not to. But I would like to see, you know, what their thoughts and their takes on this entire situation are, because this is a flu-flammer situation. Very skullduggerous, very larceny.
It's crazy to me.
It's crazy to me,
it's
too.
Kind of hard for me to
it's crazy to me, too, man. It's actually turkey nuts. This whole situation. Nuts on a turkey. This whole situation is just nuts on a turkey, for sure. But, all right, let's see one.
But I ain't going to lie to you. This reaction might be short. It's crazy.
So there's been, and I know he's not the most vocally supportive, but I feel like that's because you just kind of react to what you see, and if you don't like
if listen, a lot of people got emotions. You know, a lot of people work with emotions. They work with feelings. So if I could trigger your ass, I got you. You know, and that's what I'm here for, man. I'm on the internet to have fun. I think a lot of people forgot that I did comedy skits before I did any of this. This was all accident. I did the comedy skits with Crip Mac. I've been on No Jumper years ago.
Yeah,
a lot of people just don't remember that. But I started off in the comedy game. That's why my reactions is still comedy.
Wait, but was your first time on No Jumper?
But you're not really that funny. So, like, I get that you think that your reactions are comedy, but you're like, you're not really that funny. You're like Doughboy. We're laughing at you, not with you funny.
Remember being interviewed by T-Rail, or was it with Crip Mac?
It was me, Crip Mac, you, and
yes.
What's his name? What's the trainer name, man? Falcon. I can't even think of the dude name. Damn.
ODM Slim?
No, it wasn't ODM Slim. It was the trainer. It was I can't think of his name right now. Coach Warren. Coach Warren. Yeah.
Doing my workouts with Coach Warren. Yeah.
Ricc Roc, No Jumper. I just want to see the thumbnail.
Shit, that was like 2021, man.
I do notice that we've kind of like got to the point where like a lot of our old content is so old that if I search up like Compton Ricc Roc No Jumper, that it just doesn't really like show me what I'm looking for, because it's like so far back that it like assumes that there's no way that I could possibly be looking for that.
Right. Damn. But yeah, that was shit 2020 or 2021, somewhere around that shit. That was 5-6 years ago.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, man, hey man, we get into the content over here, man.
No.
Yeah, Compton Ricc Roc was speaking facts, but he also spoke a lot of inconsistencies and a lot of fallacies. So I'm not going to say that he didn't say some truths, but then I'll also say that he told a lot of lies. And when Adam asked him very direct questions, like about him throwing away his blue bandana, we got a lot of questions. We got a lot of answers to questions no one asked. And then even deeper than that, it was very cringy to watch him interact with Chunky Barbie. Made me uncomfortable. And then even deeper than that, he's been a no jumper, you know, disapprover for quite some time now. He's made it very clear that he doesn't care for Adam 22 No Jumper, has made a lot of disrespectful remarks towards Adam. So to see him at the No Jumper desk, you know, kind of submitting was interesting as well too.
Yeah, what's it take to be a great No Jumper reactor in this day and age?
So this is how, when I first started off doing this, it was just me having fun, clowning, joking. And then the people that I was clowning and joking hit me with them strikes ASAP. So once they started hitting me with the strikes, I said, well, I'm doing something wrong. Let me try to cover this down the middle, right? And once I started doing that, I noticed I had a long run with it.
Don't cover it down the middle, because covering down the middle would be acknowledging things like when Whack 100 asked Adam 22 if he wanted that little girl's link, and you never covered it. So you actually don't cover things down the middle. You cover things to the benefit of Whack 100, and that's kind of the issue that you're having within our space right now, is you cover things for the benefit and the the betterment of WAC 100 and WAC 100 only. So that actually is not a true statement 100%. You're very flamorous, go-duggerous, and larcenous on that aspect. But regardless of the fact, you know, we have what we have. You feel me? We have what we have.
So what I do is I look over here, see how many.
And it's kind of ironic and funny he talking about the strikes because he hit me with a strike. They strike two of his videos. I only did 2 videos of Compton Ricc Roc, and they struck both of them, both of mine for bullying and harassment, cyber bullying. And for those of you who don't know, he keep going on here saying that show the emails. My page is down, bro. And then
it's not. I can show Spoety Face how to show the emails. I think that he just doesn't know how.
You know what I'm saying? For the copyright strike, they're going to show you who it is. But anytime somebody report cyberbullying or bullying and harassment, it remains anonymous. So you would never know, but they struck me on his videos, the one that him and his homies wanted me to take down. So it's only obvious, you know.
Oh, man. Okay, so we'll see if Compton Ricc Roc is going to address that as well in his response and his reaction to Spoety Face. To clarify, for those who may not have just heard, Spoety Face just said that.
Now, Spoety Face is making.
They took down.
He said that his homies wanted me to take the video down, and I wouldn't. Now, a lot of people in our YouTube space use that threat of, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to strike your page. That's flamorous. You feel me?
That he only did 2 videos on Compton Ricc Roc. Both of them were, you know, pretty strong. One being the response to Compton Ricc Roc. I'm assuming that's the one he's talking about. Compton Ricc Roc, you know, said what he said, made his own video, saying individuals were marks and busters and all of that. And Spoety Face responded to it. And that's when he said, meet me over there at 3 o'clock. I'll be in your hood, this and that. You ain't like that. Your homies took your camera and this, that, and that. That video, I'm sure that's the one he's talking about. And then the video where he actually went over there to the nutties. That's the second one. He says both of those videos were struck. He got a strike for both of those for harassment and cyber bullying. And that his channel was taken down. So he said that that's how his channel was taken down because of both of those videos. Nothing else, no one else. Both of those videos.
Sheesh. So Spoety Face is maintaining that Compton Ricc Roc is in fact the one that got his page gap put up. You feel me?
And he says that they're not going to show you in the emails, YouTube, when it comes to cyber bullying, who reported you.
Yeah, well, YouTube, it won't say that somebody report. Sometimes it's just a YouTube AI thing. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's just a YouTube AI thing. So, you know, when it comes down to it, I do want to point out the fact that we can see that where's Drea the Virgo? Drea the Virgo. Miss, I get people's pages back. Where's she at? Because I'm not sure how. Never mind. Flu flams are hard.
They'll still tell you.
She's a flu flamstress.
What video it is that they
I'll point that out. She's a flu flamstress.
have a problem with. That's how he knows which videos it was. They'll even tell you the parts of the video, the segment and all that. They're just not going to tell you if someone reported you or who reported you because, you know, for obvious reasons. But they're somewhat telling you by letting you know which video it is that they had a problem with or that someone had a problem with. Nevertheless, you know, but when you get a copyright strike, they'll tell you the exact person, the exact channel that it was that gave you the copyright strike. The exact one, because it's a copyright strike. But when we're talking about bullying, they're not going to let you know who the victim is, I suppose you can say. Who it is that's having a problem with it because they don't want you to go and bully them some more for turning you in or what have you. So they're going to keep this person secret. They're going to protect.
Grown men saying other grown men are bullying them is a sick world we live in.
This individual.
Yeah, we
Hey, Carjack 100 here. If you need your transmission check, come on down to Carjack's. I'm your transmission expert.
I'm glad that you enjoyed that content. We heard the cries, we heard the complaints. Now we don't got no intro, but we do got an outro with the same information, man. Make sure that you are tapped in. Make sure you dropping comments. Make sure you dropping likes. Make sure you subscribing to everything we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network, because we will be giving away some more Chiliana once we hit that 40,000 membership, 40,000 subscriber, threshold. We're gonna make sure that we give y'all some Chiliana, man. So make sure that y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all stay looking out. Make sure y'all stay right here at TNN Trap News Network. The news you can use, the knowledge you're not finna get in nobody's college. Hit a like, hit a comment, hit a subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. We're gonna keep you updated on what's going on these YouTube streets. You already know the deal, man. If you enjoyed this content, throw the red dot to the left. You know the rest. We gone.
Hi, I'm Ricc 100. When I'm not snitching on the internet, I'm snitching in real life for your own personal home security. Call 1-800-WACK-ATTACK. We're first, law enforcement second. Hey, I'm Adam22. Got an extra soul laying around? Be like Doughboy and Ricc 100 and sell yours today. One soul equals a lot of clout.
Apollo Jackson. It's dangerous. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let them hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboard. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Friends is hella fake, I know what enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Mix it with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.